Good evening. You're watching Channel 2 SCTV. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer, and today is November 20th, 2020, and we are here at Thunder Field to watch the Nemaha Central Thunder getting set to take on the Rossville Bulldogs. The Thunder come in tonight's matchup, the third-ranked team in Class 2A, and Rossville is the number one ranked team in 2A. Big clash going to happen here tonight. I'll be calling the game for you. John Howard will be here with some color. We got Caleb Ridenour with the production and Bill Ostrass on the camera. John, what do you think? We're going to have a good one.
It's going to be a good one. It's one I've been looking forward to for a while. I'm kind of glad these two teams got an opportunity to meet today.
Yes.
It should be an exciting game.
It was looking for this matchup all year long. It's just a matter of time getting to it. But everybody, both teams had to take care of business. Focus on each game leading up to it and getting to this point. This is the one that really will decide who's obviously going to decide who gets to play for a state championship. Nemaha Central, the defending state champions from last year, they've been on a roll since they went 1-2 to start the season. They had losses to Sabetha and Holton, and they've been able to roll from there forward, just like they did last year. Same situation.
Yeah, since they started district games, they really have just been on a roll, and they've been real fortunate not having any COVID issues like some of the other teams. They've had some players here or there, but the team themselves has not had to just bow out of any games. They've been pretty fortunate as far as that was concerned. Now, there were some opponents that had to change, and there's some games they were scrambling to find, but for the most part, NC stayed pretty healthy, which is definitely a plus for them.
Yes, it is. Last season, Nemaha Central and Rossville met in the Class 2A Regional Championship game. That was played here at Nemaha Central on Thunder Field. Nemaha Central getting that 29-21 overtime victory, which was really a springboard for them into the playoffs and helped to propel them all the way to the state title. So, and Rossville, I'm sure, has that in the back of their mind from last year. They're looking for a little bit of revenge. Nemaha Central getting set to take the field. The Bulldogs are 11-0. Nemaha Central 8-2. The Thunder with losses to Sabetha. And late in the game there in that one, Nemaha Central led that whole one almost all the way to the end, but lost late in the game on a touchdown by the Blue Jays. And they also lost to Holton the first game of the season and a field goal. Kind of controversial ending to that game, but it was a loss to the Thunder. But here they are now. They've played some great games, and really they have scored basically averaged about 34 points a game. They're using the feed of their quarterback, Zach Kramer. Kramer has been doing a phenomenal job for the Thunder this year. 97 completions out of 147 attempts for 1,566 yards, 11 touchdowns, and they have had he has 7 interceptions. Garrity, on the other side, has been there on the receiving end of that. He's had 45 catches for 873 yards, 19.4 yard average. 6 touchdowns to his credit. Rushing the ball, they've relied on Kramer primarily as well. 142 attempts for 953 yards, a 6.7 yard average, 18 rushing touchdowns for Kramer. Palick is right there following up behind him with 83 rushing attempts, 333 yards, 4 yard average, 6 touchdowns to his name.
At this time, we ask that you please stand and leave your hats. Honor our flag and country, listen to and enjoy.
We'll have the national anthem coming up right now. So we'll take a moment and give our respects to our flag and to our country. There you have the national anthem by a couple ladies of the Nemaha Central choir, beautifully sung. But we'll be getting this game underway here in just a moment. Nemaha Central in purple, and the Bulldogs in white. They're looking to head out to midfield to meet and to have the coin toss or show what the coin toss produced. So Nemaha Central has won the toss. They are deferring to the second half. Rossville has elected to receive. They will defend the north end zone. We have really kind of a slight breeze out of the north from north to the southwest. Not a major breeze. I don't think it's going to be a really big factor in the game tonight. So it'll be looking for a great game tonight. Thunder have got to keep their eyes on junior quarterback, Torrey Horak. He has led Rossville the whole way through the season. He's rushed for 1,339 yards. He's got 27 touchdowns rushing. He's passed for 1,134 yards with 21 touchdowns there. Their main running back is Woodrow Resack. He has been a rushing beast for them as well. He's got 832 yards and 11 scores. And along with junior Corey Catron, 635 yards and 12 touchdowns. Rossville's been pretty much equally impressive on defense as well. They've forced 20 turnovers on the season on their opponents, and they've averaged, let their opponents only average 13.6 points a game. So this is really going to match up to be a pretty good defensive battle because the Thunder do pretty good on defense as well.
Absolutely. I feel like ball control and protecting that ball is really going to be a key to this game for either team. I think whoever gets the most turnovers is really going to ultimately be the winner today.
Now, Rossville also averages 56 points per game. And you look at their scores through the whole season, they have been in the 50s or 60s on their opponents. Here we go. Kickoff is underway. It's caught at about the 32 here on the near sideline. And now we got a pile up at the 40, 41, 42-yard lines. Looks like they're going to mark it down. And we will have Rossville with their opening possession starting on their own 42.
Both of these teams can really have an explosive offense, so it's going to be exciting to see who comes out strong first.
And quickly on the offense, they give it, the number 6, the quarterback, Torrey Horak, keeps it for himself up the middle, picking up about 5 yards. And they are going with the no-huddle offense. They're going to put pressure on the Thunder defense by not giving them a chance to set up a defense. There's a nice tackle.
Great stop.
By number 28, I believe that is. No, 29. Gage Palak in on the stop. Forward progress gets him right to midfield, the 50-yard line. 3rd down and 2 for the Bulldogs.
Great team tackle there. Had 2 guys on that tackle and just did a phenomenal job.
Horak takes the snap, looking to throw. Push up in the middle, throwing down the sideline. He's got a receiver incomplete. And that'll be 4th down, 4th and 2 right at midfield. We'll see what the Bulldogs will do here, if they'll punt it or go for it on 4th down. They're looking for number 10, Bo Reeves. Now it looks like the Bulldogs are going for here. They got a couple receivers split here to the near side. They're trying to get him to jump off. It looks like they almost got him to go. Pull Reeves in. Handoff here to the near side, looking to get up the line. He's going to go nowhere. He loses yards on the rush. Nemaha Central takes over with phenomenal field position, starting at the Bulldog 46-yard line.
Looks like Rossville really did. They really tried to draw them off sides. That looks like that was what the initial play was. They're trying to get that off sides, and then when that didn't work, they had to kind of change the play up a little bit. And Nemaha Central was all on top of that. They just didn't have nowhere to go.
Thunder defense rose to the occasion there. They take it over on downs, and they have a 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 48. Kramer keeps it, pitches back. McWilliams up the near sideline, fights his way forward, makes a tackler miss, and gets up to the Bulldog 41-yard line. Second down. Gain of 6 on the play. Nemaha Central has led all their games starting off all season long. Kramer up the middle, tries to find his way forward. It's a little more open on this side of the hash marks.
Looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage just about.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 4. So the Bulldogs trying to flex a little muscle here and hold them. Third down and 4. We got Kramer at quarterback. 2 receivers high side, 1 to the near. Garrity here on the near side. Kramer looking to throw, looking for Garrity. Caught. Spins out of it. Gets up to the 36-yard line. That moves the chains and a 1st down for Nemaha Central.
Garrity did a really good job. He pulled up right where he needed to be just to get that 1st down. Not too worried about getting that extra yards. The 1st down was really the most important. So he stopped right where he needed to be to get that 1st down.
1st and 10, Thunder at the 36. Kramer gives it to Garrity. Garrity hit right at the 35-yard line. He's going to get a couple yards. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Gain of about 2. 2nd down and 8.
So there's some confusion on the defensive line of Rossville's part, trying to get in guys in the right position.
They're trying to match up with the Thunder offense. Ball on the far hash mark. Twin receivers, both sides. Kramer looking to throw, swings it out here to Baker. Baker's going to bounce it, try to bounce it to the outside. He's just not quick enough, and he is knocked down. They're going to say the Bulldogs stripped it out, but they're going to say he was down at the 36-yard line. They're going to lose about a yard, maybe 2, back to the original line of scrimmage.
That was a good call. He was down on the ground. They stripped it after right after the play was over with. Rossville's defensive line is doing a lot of shifting right before the ball gets snapped, which can be very confusing for an O-line, but they're doing a really good job with it right now. 3rd
down and 10. Kramer looking to throw. Swings it out to Palak. Spins away from one, but he's got a bunch of defenders to try to skip past now, and he gets knocked out at the 38-yard line. They're going to lose yards on that play. They'll bring up 4th down. 4th and 11 after a loss of a yard. Loss of about 2, 4th and 12, while sitting at the 38-yard line. Kramer takes a snap, quick kick. It's going to go pretty much straight up in the air, and it's going to get a Thunder bounce and kick forward down to about the 24. The little net gain or net field change of about 13 yards. He just punched it back up in the air too much. He was worried about kicking it out of the end zone. So
it wasn't a great punt, but still puts Nemaha Central in pretty good field position.
Borak takes a snap, working his way down the line, pitches it out to number 9, and he's cut down. That was number 8, I believe, Trey Sowers with the carry. Tyree Sowers. Gain of about 5. 2nd and 5. Horak keeps it for himself up the middle, dragging the defenders, breaks a couple tackles, and then finally brought down. After the first down, it moves the chains. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. They reset the ball. It accidentally got kicked there, I think, by the defensive line. Two receivers, they send the man in motion. Horak throwing down the sideline, looking for Reeves. Reeves is caught, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. Reeves got behind his defender. Gavin Goodenkoff was the defender on the play. And a well-placed ball, and the Bulldogs are on the board first with 6:16 to go here in the first quarter.
Rossville's only ran about 5 or 6 plays the whole game. They ran that play twice. The first time it was overthrown, but he was open that time as well.
Bulldogs will attempt the extra point. Kick is partially blocked. It goes wide to the right. Thunder got a hand on it and deflected it away. It's 6-0 Bulldogs here early in the first quarter. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
On any given Friday night, you can find us here, illuminated only by the clear night sky and stadium lights. The ball field, a place for fierce rivals and close friends. A place for celebration, a place for family. We know what it means to come together, to be a part of something bigger, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Reeves with the reception for the Bulldogs. And he scores, from about 58-yard touchdown reception, I believe. We were just saying, Reeves is a big kid. He weighs in at
171 on the, I thought maybe not.
209, 210, 6'4", 210 receiver. He's a big kid. They're going to have to keep their eye on him. He's one of their go-to guys on the receiving end of the ball. Kickoff caught by Garrity at the 9. Weaving his way through traffic, still on his feet. Had another couple guys to beat, but brought down right in the middle of the field. The Thunder have it 1st and 10 at their own 32, 33-yard line, it looks like.
It's 1st and 10, Thunder football. Football spotted at the Thunder 33-yard line.
Kramer sends Garrity in motion, fakes the handoff, gives it to McWilliams, and he's stood up right at the 35. They'll gain a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
He only got a few yards out of that carry, but he punished the defender who tried to tackle him. He made him earn that tackle.
Starting on the offensive line, we have wide receivers Garrity and Landon Baker. Tight end is Blake Stahlbaumer. Kramer takes a snap, looking to throw. Down the sideline, looking for Garrity. Garrity's got to come back to it. Intercepted by Reeves at the 38. Garrity couldn't come back to it. He had to get through Reeves to get to it, but Reeves played it well and made the interception. The 8th interception thrown by Kramer this year. And the Bulldogs have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 38.
A bit of wobbly pass to start with. I don't think he quite had a good handle on that ball when he let go of it. And Reeves was right where he needed to be to make that interception.
Horak pitches it back. Nice job in open field tackle. Trying to see who that was. That was number 29, Gage Palak. Only allowing Tyree Sowers to pick up a yard. 2nd down and 9. Get to the offensive starters here in just a moment. Horak skips it, bounces it out to the outside. He's trying to get to the edge. He's got the edge. He's going to pick up the first down, then goes out of bounds at about the 48. That picks up the first down for the Bulldogs, and they moves the ball into Thunder territory. Horak, quick feet, gets the edge. On the defensive line, we have defensive ends Holden Bass and Nathan Dieters. The nose guard is Brady Stahlbaumer. Hand off to Sowers. They're going to bounce it to the outside, cuts it back in. A nice shoestring tackle by number 29 again, I believe, Gage Palak with the stop. The linebackers for the Thunder are Wade Leonard, Blake Stahlbaumer, and Cooper Hike. Safeties are Zach Kramer and Gage Palak. Cornerbacks are Herder and Goodenkoff. The free safety, Tyler Garrity. Horak keeps it, going up the middle, diving forward. Past the 40 to about the 39. They're going to spot him down at the 40. So it'll be 3rd down and 3. Thunder need a stop here. It'll probably a 2-down territory for the Bulldogs. They hand it off to number 17. He's going to get stopped short of the first down by about a yard. He picks up 2 to be 4th and 1. Rezak with the carry.
I definitely would guess this would be 4-down territory for Rossville at this point.
Rezak out to the far side. Horak's going to keep it, spins through, gets the first down, and falls down at the 33. And we got a flag thrown down at the end of the play.
Stop was made by number 20, Zach Kramer.
And it looks like it's going to go against Nemaha Central. Personal foul, face mask against Nemaha Central. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and that's going to move the ball, I think, down inside the 20-yard line. So the Bulldogs moving the ball on the coming off the interception thrown by Kramer.
Costly penalty for Nemaha Central there.
Rezak in motion. Horak looking to pass. He's going to throw to the end zone again. Caught by number 10. Bo Reeves with another touchdown reception. 19-yard touchdown reception for Reeves, and the Bulldogs go up by 2 touchdowns on Nemaha Central, 12-0. .3:11 on the clock here in the first quarter. Kick is up, and that one is going to be good. Nemaha Central 0, Rossville 13. They come out and punch Nemaha Central square in the nose and have a 13-point lead. We'll be back in just a moment.
Boom! Hey, where are you going? Can't get by me. I'm number 1 in this class. I rule this lab. I'm number 1. Hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am the king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So, don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
So Rossville has a 13-0 lead on a pair of touchdown receptions by both from Horak to Reeves.
Kicking off for the Bulldogs, number 10, Bo Reeves.
First one was a 50, I think it was about a 58-yard catch, and this one was a 19-yard catch. Thunder need to find a way to get on the board. Kick down the field. Picked up by Garrity. Garrity up through the middle, and then brought down at about the 34.
Good return by Garrity. He just took his time to be a little patient, wait for some of the blocks to develop, and got himself 10 more yards than he would have if he just took off running.
3:05 to go here in the first quarter. Shot at a state title on the line here tonight. Winner advances to play either Hoisington or Beloit for the state championship in Salina. Kramer's going to keep it. He's going to have to get through 3 defenders right there waiting for him. And he's going to give him, they're going to actually give him forward progress to the 35. Yeah, gets a yard on the play.
Yeah, Rossville defense did a really good job staying put where they need to be. Wait for that, wait for him to get there. Just had nowhere to go.
Second down and 9. 3 receivers to the high side. Got Baker here on the low. Kramer looking to run it. Now he's going to try and cut up. Pitches back at the last second to McWilliams. Gets up the far sideline. Close to the first down marker, but just short by about 3 yards. Got to bring up third down. They got to get to the 49.
That was a really well done play. It looked like that play was over, and that late pitch gave him the opportunity to really get some good yards on it.
Two receivers here to the near side, one to the high. They're going to send a man in motion. Handoff up the middle. And he's going to be stopped short of the first down. Palak on the carry. He got a couple yards, but it brings up fourth down and a long one. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Thunder almost look like they're going to go for here. They have done swift kicks. We'll see if they do one here, and that's what it will be. Nice kick down the field, no receiver to bring it back. That ball will roll down to about the 13-yard line where it gets down there. It'll be 1st and 10, Rossville, starting at their own 13. A minute 34 to go here in the first quarter.
13-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Well, the Thunder held the Bulldogs 4 and out in their first possession, and then they gave up touchdown passes to Reeves on the next 2. Here's their 4th possession of the first quarter. Handoff to Sowers, trying to step through some traffic, and it's stacked up and pushed back. They'll give him forward progress to about the 16. You know, Central says they thought they might have had a strip and a recovery in there, but there's no indication of it. So Bulldogs get to keep the ball. Still get to keep the ball. Second down and about long 7, be my guess there, looking from the sideline. Horak is going to keep it. Next guy's going to try to bounce it out. And Horak takes it out of bounds. Looks like he will be close to the first down.
Rossville had some really good backfield blocking in that play to let Horak get those yards.
And he does pick up the first down. They set the ball down at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10, Rossville. Handoff in the middle. Set a strip, but no, they're going to say he was forward progress was stopped, and they're not going to let him have the ball. Hike was in there stripping the ball loose and came out of there with it, but Nemaha Central going after the ball. Didn't succeed that time. Bulldogs pick up about 3. 2nd down and 7. 2 receivers here to the near side to send Rezak to the far. Hand off to Rezak. Jet sweep to the far side. Try and get to the corner. And then he knocked out of bounds or goes out of bounds at about the 40.
Number 9 Blake Saltbaum, number 6 Tyler Giddy with the stop. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Bulldog 36-yard line.
Moves the chains. The Bulldogs quickly back to the line. They bring it this way. It looks like it's starting to get pretty intense down there, but just in time, the quarter comes to an end. And a short break here coming up. We'll take another break along with them. You're watching SCTV.
I'm a regular guy, not some celebrity endorser. You see, instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson to hype the same old run-of-the-mill account, KSHSAA Checking gives that money directly back to you in the form of cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with KSHSAA.
Ask for free KSHSAA checking at Community National Bank.
Every day, hardworking people wake up early and open their doors to the people in their community. They provide more than just goods and services. They create relationships. Small business is alive and well, making life in our communities possible. You know what it means to support, to be part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. The Bulldogs leading 13-0 here after the first quarter. They switch sides of the field. Bulldogs have the ball, 2nd down and 10. Ball sitting at the 36. The Bulldog 36. Horak swings it out to the sideline, caught by Rezak. Rezak trying to pick his way up the field. He's got a first down, almost getting to midfield.
Number 17, Number 6, Tyler Gary. Number 40, Zach Kramer with the
Head coach for the Bulldogs is Derek Hollis. He is a alumni from Nemaha Valley. He played nose guard and center for the Raiders. He's been a coach here for Rossville for quite some time. And there he's pushed out of bounds, caught by number 4, Parker Kinney. The Bulldogs are moving the ball.
You watch the Bulldogs play, and they're very well coached. So Hollis does a really good job with these guys.
1st and 10 from the Thunder 40. Horak throws it out to Reeves. Reeves slips through a couple tackles, and he may have gotten the first down. Gotta say he's down at the 30. They move the chains.
Garrity did a good job of holding on there. I thought Reeves was going to get loose, and Garrity kept a hold of his ankle till he got help.
Horak sends Rezak in motion. Handoff Sires up the middle. Sires picks up a couple yards. 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs. Football at the 28-yard line.
Bring Kinney all the way here to the near sideline. They throw to the other side. Caught. And pushed out. Reeves again with another reception. He is just catching balls right and left.
Looks like Nemaha Central's made a little change on their defense, and they're keeping 2 guys put to help cover Reeves because he is definitely a target when they're throwing the ball.
Handoff Sires here to the near side. Cuts up into the middle along the sideline hash marks. Spinning through and goes down at the 10. And 11-yard gain and a first down.
Rossville's just making everything work right now.
They are pushing the tempo. 1st and goal from the 10. Rezak trying to get to the edge. And he is going to get in for the touchdown. Bulldogs with speed blow it down the field in record time, and basically about a minute and a half, not even a minute and a half, came off the clock from the start of the 2nd quarter.
And it wasn't like one big play. They just powered that football down the field that series.
10:35 on the clock here in the 2nd quarter. Rezak with a rushing touchdown. from 10 yards out. Extra point attempt from Reeves. Blocked by Nemaha Central. The Bulldogs pick up another 6 points. They lead Nemaha Central by 19. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back with the kickoff.
S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been taking care of the cars and trucks of Seneca and the surrounding areas for over 20 years. Call them for all your automotive needs. Your truly one-stop auto shop. Alignments, tires, even engine and transmission replacement. They now have digital inspections that are texted to you. You can even make your appointments online. Call today, 336-2828, or find them on Facebook.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Bulldogs with their third touchdown here in the first half. They lead 19-0 on Nemaha Central. Bulldogs, a fast-paced offense, have scored quickly all 3 times. Reeves with the kickoff, caught by Garrity at about the 15. Garrity makes a man miss, trying to bounce it to the outside, makes another one miss. Now he's going to get tackled and brought down at the 36.
Garrity did an amazing job of staying on his feet, working that ball down the field as best he can, taking every advantage for every little block he can get.
Made several tacklers miss, but he lost his momentum, and that allows the remainder of the Bulldogs to catch up to make the tackle. 1st and 10 to Thunder at the own 36. Kramer gives it to McWilliams. McWilliams trying to get the edge. He's got the speed. McWilliams down the far sideline and pushed out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Big gain on first down for Nemaha Central. They needed that one.
That play was set up beautifully, and McWilliams took that hold just like he needed to. If he just had a few more, little faster, he would have definitely broke loose and scored on that.
About a 35, 36-yard rush by McWilliams. Williams showing some speed there. He hasn't had to run like that all season long. Good to see that come out of him. Kramer gives it again to McWilliams. McWilliams over the top of the defender, but goes down after maybe a yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 9. Actually, they give him maybe 2. 2nd and 8 at the Bulldog 31. Kramer takes the snap, handoff into the nope, pass into the middle. Oh, dropped by number 9. Blake Stahlbaumer. Now a late flag comes out.
It was that drop for Garrity. He just doesn't do that very often. You could tell he was frustrated, and it was Stahlbaumer.
Yeah, it was Blake Stahlbaumer.
And he was frustrated at the end of that play, and he horse collared one of the players after the. It just really was an untasteful end to that play. He was just frustrated, and I see what happened, but the refs did a good job of calling a flag on that, because definitely that kind of behavior is not needed on a football field.
Personal foul on the offense. It'll be a 15-yard penalty. From the spot of the foul. See, how do they figure this out here? They actually go from these.
From the line of scrimmage.
It should be from the line of scrimmage, yeah. And to replay the down. Moves the ball all the way back to the Bulldog 46-yard line.
That's a crushing penalty for Nemaha Central after that big run by McWilliams.
Loss of down on the play as well, I believe. That was a 2nd down play, wasn't it?
It was.
So 3rd and 25 for Nemaha Central. Bulldogs look like they're going to blitz here. And Nemaha Central
offsides.
has an offsides or false start call. That was number 60, Evan Smits, jumped. Another 5 yards. He's going to get tacked on there. Moves the ball back to the 49. Into the Thunder side of the field.
Nemaha Central's going the wrong way right now with this ball.
Had a nice big run there and then just falling apart on him here. They got to get all the way to the 23-yard line to get the first down. They get some good yards here. They can have a 4th down play. Kramer looking to throw. Now he's going to bounce to the outside, skips a tackle, throwing downfield. Got a receiver, through his hands. It was looking for Garrity. Incomplete. Nemaha Central will punt this one away. Threw it out there. We're hoping Garrity can make an athletic
almost
catch.
Brought it in, and Kramer did a good job of paying attention to that line of scrimmage. I thought he was just a little. I thought maybe he wasn't. He was really paying attention where that line of scrimmage was to make sure that he still was able to throw that ball.
He was close, but he did get it off before the line. But incomplete, brings up 4th down. Good snap. Punt is going to be short. Gets a Thunder bounce and roll down inside the 20, or right down to the 20-yard line. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 at about their own 21, it looks like. 9:17 to go here in the second quarter.
Thunder defense has got to get them back in this game. This is going to be that series where they need to get some big stops, get the offense back on the field.
They really got to slow down the Bulldogs. Horak cuts it up into the middle, spins through a couple tackles, and then he's going to go down at about the 30-yard line and gain a 9. Second down and 1.
Second one for the Bulldogs. Football at the Bulldog 30-yard line.
Play called in from the sideline. I think they were changing it to give it to Sowers, excuse me. Sowers bounces off a couple tackles, then slips and goes down at about the 33. But he picks up the first down, moves the chains.
It was a well set up play, but Nemaha Central's defense did a really good job of stringing that ball out and letting defenders catch up and make the tackle.
Reeves in motion. They give it. Nope. They had to give it to Reeves. And Reeves is only going to get about a yard on the play. Excuse me, Rezak. Rezak with the carry.
Good fake by Horak on that play. I thought he had a hold of it still.
He
did a good job. I have binoculars watching him here, and he did a good job with the fake. Horak throws it to the sideline, caught by Reeves, and brought down. Tyler Garrity with the stop. Gain of about 6 on the play, 3rd down and 3. Horak, handoff up the middle. Sowers blows his way through the line, fumbles the ball.
I think they got it. It looks like
Nemaha Central Thunder player comes out of there with the ball.
No, the officials have not made the call yet, and there it is.
They do. Nemaha Central recovers a fumble. Sowers had the first down, blowing his way forward through the line and lost his footing, stumbling forward, then lost the ball.
He kind of stumbled about half of that run. He was kind of falling the whole time, and Nemaha Central's been going for that ball all game so far and finally paid off.
Finally got a fumble recovery.
And now they got to
1st and 10 at the Bulldog 46.
They got to capitalize on that here.
3 receivers high, 1 to the low. Kramer looking to throw. Down the near sideline, looking for Garrity. Garrity trying to get through Reeves. They're going to give Reeves the flag.
That official wasn't in the best spot to make that call, but that was a really good call. He pushed off.
Pass interference on the Bulldogs.
He had a little jersey at the beginning of that run, and he pushed off at the end. I think that push off is what drew that flag.
First down for Nemaha Central at the Bulldog 31. Kramer takes a snap, looking to throw. Throws to Garrity. Garrity with the reception. Reeves hops on his back and brings him down at the 20. First down, Nemaha Central. Gain of 11.
Garrity and Kramer have a lot of chemistry there. He knew where he was going to be, and he was the only spot he could have been to catch that ball, and did a great job of bringing it in with all that traffic around him.
Good catch by Garrity. 1st and 10. Kramer looking for another throw. Pump fakes. Now he's going to run it. Throws it. Looking for a receiver. Incomplete. He was trying to get Landon Baker over there on the far side.
Looks like Garrity was the main receiver. Garrity was covered well. He went to find another receiver, and just then the defender slipped who was covering Garrity, and he was wide open. But Kramer had already dialed in on another receiver.
2nd down and 10. Kramer will keep it. Dives forward up to about the 17-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down. 4-down territory here for Nemaha Central.
Absolutely.
Gain of 3, 3rd down and 7. The ball sitting at the 17.
And right now, using that clock up, anytime that Rossville does not have the ball in their hands is definitely beneficial for Nemaha Central.
They got to take the time and convert it into points.
Absolutely.
2 receivers high. Garrity here to the near. Garrity in motion. Hand off. Garrity. Jet sweep to the far side. Garrity cuts it upfield up the far sideline and gets knocked out of bounds, but not until after he picks up the 1st down.
Garrity wanted to turn that ball up sooner, but he did a good, stretched it out, found that opening, and then turned on the Jets.
Ball sitting right at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for Nemaha Central. 5:52 on the clock. Stopped when he went out of bounds. Kramer is going to keep it. And then pick up maybe a yard. Actually, maybe he'll lose a half a yard on the play.
Those Rossville's defensive line they've got a couple real big guys on the D line. Tough to block, and it's going to be tough to run those sneaks up the middle like that.
Kramer gives it to McWilliams. McWilliams fighting his way forward, close to the end zone. He's going to be held out. Maybe a yard or 2 shy of the end zone. McWilliams nearly getting there.
There was a small seam in the defense, and McWilliams found that hole and did a great job.
Brought down at the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Nemaha Central needs to really protect this ball. They can't have any mistakes like that on the 1-yard line.
They need the points. They got to punch it in here while they got it down here. 3rd and goal from the 1, 2 down territory. Garrity in motion. Kramer keeps it, dives forward. He's in for the touchdown. Zach Kramer punches it in from 1 yard out. And Nemaha Central is on the board with 4:24 to go here in the first half.
It's hard to tell from up here. I don't know where he found a seam to get through there, but he squeezed through somewhere and for the touchdown.
Try the extra point now. Kick is up. That one is good. Nemaha Central gets the extra point. Nemaha Central 7, Rossville 19. 4:24 to go till half. Rossville will get the kickoff. We'll be back in just a moment.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
19-17, Rossville leading by 12. The Thunder just scoring here with 4:24 left to go here in the first half.
Big series for Nemaha Central. They really needed that score. Started off a turnover, which is always it's almost a bonus possession when you can score off of a turnover like that.
Kickoff is going to be fielded at the 24. Reeves, or Sowers, pushing off the defender up the far sideline and goes down at the 15-yard line. Sowers with a huge kickoff return on the far sideline. And the Bulldogs in business with only 4:15 to go here until halftime.
Kind of a short kick, and Sowers had a crazy head of steam on him before he hit the first defender. But when it came to open field, it's just a track meet, and he couldn't outrun those Nemaha Central defenders.
Rezak in motion. Horak's going to try and bounce to the outside. Nice job by the defensive end. Holden Bass makes the sack.
Great play.
Loss of about 3 on the play.
That's a tough play to come off that blocker like that to make that tackle.
2nd down and 13. 3 receivers here to the near side. Handoff in the middle. And stacked up just maybe a couple of yards on the carry. 3rd down and 11. 3rd down and 11 from the Thunder 16. Horak alone in the backfield. Looking to pass. Throws to the near sideline. Caught by number 14. And then nice job by number 7, Gavin Kane, on the tackle. Caught by number 14, Caden Brown.
Nemaha Central knew that where that first down marker was, that the defense did a good job of keeping those offenders in front of them, not letting them get behind. He did get a good little catch, but they were right there to make that tackle, so he did not get the first down.
4th down and 4.
Huge play here.
They're going to try the 3-point field goal with 2:40 and counting here till half. They're going to go for 3 points. Reeves with the 3-point field goal attempt. That one may have missed. Wide to the left. Nemaha Central holds. After the huge kickoff return from Sowers, the Thunder are able to hold and keep the Bulldogs off the board.
Big, big, big stop for Nemaha Central there.
So Nemaha Central will have the ball 1st and 10 with 2:32 to go here in the first half.
1st and 10
Ball was spotted at the 20-yard line after a missed field goal. Kramer looking to throw. Throws here to the near sideline. Caught for the first down, and now brought down by two players. That is number 29, Gage Palak on the reception. Great catch by Palak. Nice throw by Kramer. 20-yard pass play puts the ball on the 40-yard line.
This is the momentum that Nemaha Central needs.
1st and 10 for the Thunder at their own 40-yard line. Kramer looking to throw. Gonna bounce it to the outside. Throws downfield's got a receiver. Caught by Baker! Reception by Baker. There's pass interference on the play as well.
Yeah,
by Reeves.
Great catch, but definitely pass interference as well. So that is going to be a bonus on top of that. Catch.
Baker with the catch down to the Bulldog 26-yard line.
They're really moving the ball well now.
Minute 30 to play here in the first half. Kramer hands off to McWilliams. McWilliams cutting it upfield and brought down at about the 21. Have to get back on the line and move quickly. They got 3 timeouts, so they need to stop the clock. They don't want to let too much time get away. They got to get their plays off. 2nd down and 5. Coming up on 1 minute to play till the break. Kramer, high snap. Now he looks to throw. He's going to cut it up. And he's brought down back at the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to have a timeout call by Nemaha Central with 50.2 seconds to go here till halftime. 3rd down and 5. We'll take a quick break. You're watching SCTV.
National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life.
Nemaha Central's really moving the ball well now this series. After a big stop, a goal line stop there, and then just a few big plays, and they're already in inside right on the 20-yard line.
Thunder can get points here going into the half. They can score twice in under 4.5 minutes. That'd be huge. Momentum shift for Nemaha Central. They got to get it there. 3rd down and 5. With 50.2 seconds to play till halftime. They got 2 timeouts. Kramer takes the snap, looking to throw. Got Garrity for the first down and then out of bounds. Nice catch by Garrity. Reeves knocking him on out. 45.9 to go. A 1st and goal now for Nemaha Central. Ball sitting on about the 5-yard line.
Garrity is almost automatic when they throw the ball in his direction. He just does not miss much.
Two receivers to high side, 2 here to the near. Kramer. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Tries to pull his way forward. He's in for the touchdown! 5 yards in. Kramer. Another 6 on the board.
What a run by Kramer. There was the middle linebacker was right there to make that tackle, and Kramer just powered through him for the score.
19-13. Nemaha Central within 6. Extra point to come.
Yeah, these past 6-7 minutes have been huge for Nemaha Central.
That is absolutely right. Good snap, hold, kick is up. No good, wide to the right. Missing it, but they are within 6. 19-13, that was the huge momentum kicker they needed right there. 41 seconds to go till halftime. We'll be back.
S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been taking care of the cars and trucks of Seneca and the surrounding areas for over 20 years. Call them for all your automotive needs. Your truly one-stop auto shop. Alignments, tires, even engine and transmission replacement. They now have digital inspections that are texted to you. You can even make your appointments online. Call today, 336-2828, or find them on Facebook.
Nemaha Central took a couple punches, and Rossville leading 19-0 on the Thunder with about 10:35 to go in the second quarter. But Nemaha Central has really got the momentum shifted back their way with a couple touchdown runs from Kramer and a goal line stand to go in there as well. They're only down by 6. Onside kick. Ball is loose. Nemaha Central says they have it. Wow, that was a collision right there at the 45.
They came up with it.
Nemaha Central has it. They got the onside kick.
Wow. What a... Rossville, they got a hold of that ball right when it was kicked, and there was a collision there, and that ball came loose. I honestly did not expect him to onside kick that ball, and I don't think Rossville did either.
No.
They caught him off guard, and they got the ball back.
Rossville had it. They were bringing it up the field.
Oh,
that was a huge hit.
They punished. That was what a hit.
39.2 with the ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Kramer looking to pump fake. Throws for Garrity. Garrity almost makes the catch, cutting in front of Reeves.
Boy, Reeves was all over Garrity. I'm a little surprised they did not get a flag for that.
Garrity, you had to kind of cut around around him to get to the ball.
Reeves looked like he was pulling down on his arm a little bit. I'm surprised that they didn't flag that.
2nd down and 10 from the 45. The Bulldog 45. Man, if Nemaha Central gets on the board again, wow.
Could you imagine going into half? There's still a lot of football left with 30 seconds left in a game like
30
this.
30 seconds, and you got a whole another half to play. They send the man in motion. Hand off to Powell. Powell's going to get brought down at the 48 and a loss of 3. The clock is going to run 24 seconds. 17 seconds. I don't know if Thunder are going to let it run out or what they're going to do here. They may take a shot at the end zone. 3 receivers far side, 1 here than there. Now we got a timeout called by Coach Seitz for Nemaha Central with 7.3 on the clock. I think they're just going to go for one last play here and take a shot at the end zone.
Rossville's got a good defense, so when they're throwing deep like that, there's only one play they got to run, so they're just going to keep those offenders in front of them to make sure they don't get a step past them, and they're just covering that touchdown.
That's what they got to do.
And I still can't believe Nemaha Central's in this position, but with that onside kick like that, to even have the opportunity to possibly go in at half.
Tied or
even ahead possibly.
But
it's a big play here for them.
They got to have the big play to make it happen.
Yeah, and like
that happen.
Rossville's defense is a very solid defense, and this is one of those plays they know how to cover it. You're just covering the deep ball.
3rd down and 13 with 7.3. They maybe could sneak another play in if they had to, if they get it past the out route and on out of bounds. Kramer looking to throw, pump fake. Now he's going to run. He's past the line of scrimmage. He's got to run it now. Time's going to go out, and he's going to get out of bounds, but not in time. Clock expires, and Nemaha Central will head to the locker room. Only down by 6, 19-13. The Thunder scoring 13 points in about 4 minutes and 10 seconds.
You know, going into that, I was thinking at halftime that Nemaha Central is going to have to make some adjustments. And now I think Rossville's the team that's going to really have to make some adjustments. The way Nemaha Central was coming out those last 10 minutes, Rossville's going to have to make some adjustments to stop them.
We'll have about a 15-minute halftime. They'll put on another 3 minutes for warm-up after that. So back here in about 18 minutes. As soon as the players all clear the field, there they start the clock. So we'll be back here in about 18 minutes with the start of the second half. So we'll take a break. We'll recognize our sponsors for Channel 2 SCTV, and we'll be back with a little bit of a rundown on how the scoring went. Some plays, some big plays in the half, and how we saw it play out. We'll be back in a little bit.
My name is Rich Vernon. I've been the sheriff for Nemaha County since 2006. I've actually been employed by the Nemaha County Sheriff's Office back since 1990. That puts me in my 30th year of law enforcement here in Nemaha County. Now, I grew up in this county. I'm a lifelong resident. I've lived in this county. I grew up in the 80s. There was a lot of alcohol consumption back then. I know a lot of parents look at it like we did it when we were kids, so why can't our kids do it? If you, as a parent, or your children actually allow people to come into your homes or on your lands and drink or consume alcohol or even possess it, then you could be held liable for this law. This law carries penalties up to a $1,000 fine, and it is a Class A misdemeanor, which can actually include jail time. I can tell you, after doing this for 30 years and spending those years pulling young men and young women out of ditches lifeless, that has changed my attitude towards alcohol and towards its consumption of minors greatly. And I hope and pray that anything you can do to keep that from happening in the future, you will do, and try to keep our young children alive. Thank you.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown. Mavericks.
Mary Road.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics is totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies or with other people. It's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
friendship,
pride. My reason why is to keep going.
Oh, I see.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. We're at the half, 19-13. Nemaha Central behind Rossville by 6. And game changed fairly quick here in the second quarter, how things went. But let's start from the very beginning of this game. Nemaha Central won the toss, first second half, kicked off to Rossville. They got the ball, decent field position to start, went 4 and out. A good defensive stand by Nemaha Central forced them to turn the ball over to the Thunder, and they were able to start from there. But Nemaha Central hasn't been able to do anything with the ball in this entire first quarter. Bulldogs got their next possession, and then they scored on a huge 58-yard touchdown pass from Horak to number 10. That is Bo Reeves. He's a big kid. He's a senior for the Bulldogs. Checks in at 6'4" tall, 210 pounds, wide receiver. Good receiver, good defensive back as well. But he made the catch and was able to score with 6:16 to go in the first quarter. And then Nemaha Central got the ball, was held to, I think, a 3 and out, or basically had to punt the ball away fairly quickly. Right. The Bulldogs took that ball again and went right down the field. And then they scored on a 19-yard pass from Horak to Reeves. Again, that first touchdown, they missed the extra point. The second touchdown, they got the extra point. That was up 13-0 on Nemaha Central after the first half of play. And then the Bulldogs was able to hold the Thunder on that next possession, got the ball back late first quarter, rolled into the second, and within a minute and a half time, they just ran that ball down the field, covering about 70 yards in a minute and a half time.
A bunch of small, short plays, but really just advanced that ball quickly.
Yeah, they just speeded it down the field, speed plays one after another, giving Nemaha Central's defense hardly a chance to breathe. And they scored on a 10-yard run by Woodrow Rezak.
At that point, it was all Rossville. I mean, it really offensively, it was all Rossville.
Yeah, it did not look good for Nemaha Central. But the Thunder got the ball next. I think I can't remember exactly how it all played out, but Thunder, they traded the ball back and forth, I think, a couple times. The Thunder finally got the ball, and they got a decent drive going, and they ended up scoring on a 1-yard run from Zach Kramer with 4:24 to go in the first half to get their first points on the board, and that was a huge boost to Nemaha Central.
I do believe that first score was off of a turnover. They had a few penalties, and then they lost the ball because they were pinned back deep. Rossville got the ball back, and a couple plays later, they were able to strip the ball loose from a fumble and then capitalize on that 5 or 6 plays later and put it in the end zone.
Yeah. And that
fumble really was the turning point for Nemaha Central in this game so far for this first half.
Yes. They scored again with 41.7 seconds on a 5-yard run from Kramer. The extra point missed on that one. But, when you can swing the score within a matter of about 4 minutes from being down by 19 to only being down by 6, and then on that kickoff after we scored that second touchdown.
This guy was a gutsy move, and I just really didn't expect it. I'm sure Rossville wasn't ready for it. They kicked that short kick, and Rossville did a really good job. They covered it like they needed to. Their defender was right there. He caught the ball, and I don't know who someone put a hit on a Rossville player and jarred that ball loose and ended up with it on that onside kick.
Yeah, the onside kick worked great. The Thunder got the ball back with about 40 seconds left to play. Had a chance at another touchdown, but ultimately came up short. They let the time get away from them a little bit, and I think, let Rossville able to get to the locker room with a 6-point lead here at the half. So both teams are on the field going through their stretches and warm-ups in this 3-minute period. Game will get underway again here in about 2.5 minutes.
The way that second half finished, I think Rossville took a little sigh of relief to realize that they came out of that half still ahead, because another minute on the clock, and I feel like Nemaha Central would have scored again because they were really rolling right there.
Thunder had found their stride. You are right, and it's been fun to watch here late in the second half, and I think this third quarter, this start of the second half, could be interesting to see how both teams make adjustments and what they do or how they play. But Thunder have got to find a way to stop Reeves and with the receptions and Horak, who can run the ball. He's a very shifty player, great quarterback. They just got to find a way to contain him. And they got to continue to move the ball down the field. Looking around the area at some scores that we got going on here. Actually, we'll go to the other side of this Class 2A state championship bracket. This game here tonight decides who gets to play for a state championship out in Salina. The winner of the Hoisington Beloit game has been decided. They started that game earlier, about 6 o'clock. Hoisington has gotten their first trip to the state title. And they have been to the SubState game the last 3 out of the last 4 years. And they've been close, just never could get their ticket punched into that title game. They got it done tonight. They beat Beloit 26-0. A couple other games going on in the area. Some area teams that are playing actually matched up against each other in the Big 7 in Class 3A. Holton and Perry LeCompton are playing one another. Perry LeCompton leading Holton by 5 points, 8-3 at halftime. That's a great game going on there. I can't remember where that game's being played at, if it's at Holton or if it's at Perry. But there's another good game going on. And then just to the west of us here in 8-man football, Hanover is playing Frankfort. And that is a close game. In the second quarter, what we have for a score is 8-6. Hanover leading by 2 in that contest. In 1A, Opie is ahead of Linden in the second quarter, 14-0. Junction City leading or behind the Derby, 20-7. And that's all I see for scores here so far this evening. I'm sure there's some others around the state, but those are the ones that kind of caught my attention.
Looks like Holton is playing at Perry. It's an away game for Holton, home game for Perry.
So Nemaha Central getting set to receive the kickoff. And imagine what they could do if they can get the ball and get a touchdown here. Boy, that just really set the tempo hopefully for them in this second half. I believe they've got the confidence now that they can play with Rossville after how they performed in the latter half of the second quarter. So they're not out of it by any means. Reeves getting set to kick off for the Bulldogs. And that kick may go out of bounds, and it just dies on the sideline. Good job. Oh, nice play up the far sideline and bumped out of bounds. Kyler Garrity.
That worked out all the way around for Nemaha Central. He let that ball drop because he wanted to see it roll out of bounds. He realized I didn't, but I think Rossville kind of let their guard down, and he was able to get 15 yards real quick there.
But the big thing there I saw was Garrity was smart enough to jump and grab that ball because it was a live ball. Whoever got to it gets it.
Yeah.
So good job by Garrity and a nice move up the sideline. They have a 1st and 10 at the Thunder 35. Handoff into the middle, and there's nowhere to go there. No gain on the play. Gave it to number 23, Sam McWilliams. That'll be 2nd and 10 for Nemaha Central. So Nemaha Central really has to kind of play ball control offense here and just really kind of keep the ball out of the hands of Rossville. Handoff, McWilliams, bouncing it to the outside. He's going to gain maybe a couple of yards on the play before being cut down. Be 3rd down, maybe 7 for the Thunder. The ball sitting at the 38-yard line.
37 for the Thunder. Football move to the Thunder, 38-yard line.
Surprised they're actually running the ball here to start off. They've had some good pace with passing the ball. We'll see if they go to the air now. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the high. Kramer looking to throw. Now he's going to get cut down in the backfield and a sack by number 8, Tyree Sowers. able to get there, and a loss of about 4 on the play brings up 4th down and 12.
Sowers is going to get the claim for that sack, but I think the turf did most of the job. He stepped up and lost his footing.
So a couple Bulldog receivers back. Sowers on the far side, and punt. It's going to be short, and it's going to take a Thunder bounce inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 at their own 38. 9:51 to go here in the third quarter. So Nemaha Central really has got to play some defense here now in the second half. Slow down this Bulldog offense. Horak is going to keep it and cut it upfield. Spins through a tackle and goes down at the 44-yard line.
Stopping by the Thunder's number 9, Blake Stallwater. Brings up 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs. The ball at the Bulldog 44-yard line.
Horak pitches back to Sires. Sires has got the first down, still on his feet. Trying to pile his way forward, still on his feet. Now he gets knocked down at about the Thunder 36. Kramer on the stop, but the Bulldogs get a first down and into Thunder territory. Horak hands off Sires. Sires trying to get to the outside, cuts it up. Cut down by number 29, Gage Palak, fighting off his defender to get to Sowers.
Gage Palak is listed at 150 pounds, but he plays like a 200-pound linebacker.
3 receivers high side, 1 to the near. Sowers in the backfield beside Horak. Horak gives it to Sowers in the middle. He's going to go nowhere. No gain on the play. And that brings up 3rd down. 3rd down and 10 for Rossville. Reeves to the high side. Sowers is split out as a receiver. 2 receivers near. Horak looking to throw. Horak into the middle. Caught by number 4 and then stood up and pushed back to the forward progress to the 30. Short of the first down. 4th down and about 2. 4th down and 3. Bulldogs quickly to the line. 1 receiver near side, 2 to the high. Horak looking to throw again. Horak's going to bounce it out now. He's going to start it again. Now he goes to the other side. Bass in pursuit. Caught on the far side, as they say, we caught it. And it's a reception and a first down for the Bulldogs. Rezak finds himself open on the far sideline. Horak finds him, and they move the chains.
Bass had Horak on the run there. Just couldn't quite get to him to help make that sack.
1st and 10, Rossville. Horak stops, plants his feet, now throws, almost intercepted through the fingertips, through the hands of Wade Leonard.
Nearly intercepted, and that would have been a real big
oh my gosh.
change of pace for, oh man, that would have been a
reception and open field in front of him. I wonder if he saw a little bit of that and got distracted.
Took off before.
Horak's going to run it now. Horak cuts it up the field to about the 15-yard line. Gain of about 7 on 2nd down, makes it 3rd down and 3. Nemaha Central needing another hold here down inside the red zone. 2 receivers both sides of the field. Horak looking to throw. Quick throw to the sideline. That one. Oh, they're going to give him the catch.
Oh, man.
That one looked like it was trapped from up here, but officials closer than us, and they're going to give him the reception and a first down, 1st and goal inside the 10.
It sure didn't look like he brought that ball in from up here. Their officials are in a better position than we are, but it didn't look like a catch from here.
Horak gives the handoff to Rezak. They're going to try and jet it to the outside again like he did the last time. And now we got a whistle before the end of the play really came down.
Yeah. Late flag.
And a late flag as well.
Looks like both sides are getting a little bit testy.
The officials getting together over there. I'm not sure what the whistle was for, because unless they're calling his forward progress done.
Sure like he was still moving his feet, though.
Personal foul against Nemaha Central.
Philly's personal foul against the Thunder.
Second personal foul penalty against Nemaha Central. Actually, I think maybe the third.
It might be the third for the game.
And now it's 2nd and goal from about the 3. Horak pitches back to Sires. Sires pulls his way forward. He is in for the touchdown. A 3-yard run for Sowers. The Bulldogs put 6 on the board with 5:50 to go here in the 3rd. They tried a 2-point conversion attempt. They tried a quick snap, and they tried to run it in, and it's sniffed out by Nemaha Central. They snapped it over to number 2, number 2, Corey Catron, and they are unsuccessful on that 2-point attempt. 25 for Rossville, 13 Nemaha Central. The Bulldogs leading by 12. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Hey, great party. Oh, thanks. Here you go. 1 hamburger, medium well. This is well done. No. That's medium well. What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned. That's it. You're not going to come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger.
You wouldn't do it there.
That'd be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Just halfway through this 3rd quarter, Rossville gets another 6 on the board on an 6-yard run a 3-yard run by Reeves. The 2-point conversion was no good. They tried that snap they split out their blockers, their line, and they tried a direct snap to a running back on the near side here, but Nemaha Central did a good job sniffing that out and keeping the 2 points off the board. 12-point lead for the Bulldogs. Kickoff is going to be fielded by Garrity at about the 8. And Garrity is going to return it out to about the 30-yard line.
Stop made by number 15, Tristan Barker. First and 10 for the Thunder, starting from their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 for Nemaha Central from their own 30. I think they need to play with some urgency and a little more up-tempo, because that's what was scoring points for them. Kramer looking to pass. Now he's going to run it. Throws down the field. Almost picked off. Garrity smartly getting his arm in there and knocking it away. Is almost picked by number 6, Torrey Horak.
Garrity did a good job of breaking that interception up.
Again, I think Kramer was flirting with that line of scrimmage on the pass, too. 2nd down and 10 for the Thunder. Three receivers high side, one to the near. Kramer looking to throw. And Kramer will pick up a couple yards on Third down.
Looks like Kramer had a couple receivers available, just not that pocket just broke down a little sooner than he had the chance to throw it.
That was a second down play. It'd be 3rd down and 7 now. And now an false start penalty. It looks like it's going to go against Bass for Nemaha Central. They're going to lose 5. It'll bring up 3rd down and 12.
That makes it 3rd and 12 for the Thunder. Football back to the Thunder, 28-yard line.
Need the first down. They got to get to the 40-yard line. Kramer looking to pass, throws it out, caught by Baker, went behind him a little bit and incomplete. And that's going to force 4th down. Nemaha Central will have to punt this one away. 4:25 to play here in the 3rd quarter.
Nemaha Central's got to really protect the ball here, make sure they get a good punt.
So the Bulldogs forcing Nemaha Central to a 3 and out. There's a decent punt. Fair catch called for and caught at the 36-yard line. Some fans not happy with something on the field. They didn't see what happened.
It was definitely away from the ball, so I don't know what they saw they didn't like.
It was down there in the line of scrimmage area. Bulldogs with the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 36. Hand off to Rezak, trying to get to the outside. And finally getting stopped after about a gain of a yard. Rezak trying to slip through that tackle, that ankle tackle. 2nd down and 9. Horak looking to throw down the middle. Almost connects with Rezak, trying that quick pass down through the center. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Rezak squeezed his way through coverage there. Thank goodness that ball didn't connect, because it definitely would have been a touchdown for Rossville.
3rd down. Horak looking to throw. Now he's going to throw to the near side. Caught for the 1st down. Caught by number 4 and then brought down. Gavin Kane with the tackle. Parker Kinney with the reception. 1st and 10 Bulldogs at the Thunder 49. Winner of tonight's game will advance to the state title game to play Hoisington. Pitch back to Rezak. He's going to try and get to the far side. Goodenkoff doing a great job pursuing across the field and making the tackle after a short gain of about 3. Excuse me, about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Horak throws it out to Rezak here on the near side. Rezak. And a 1st down for the Bulldogs as they move the ball to the 36.
Gavin Kane.
Rezak slow to get up.
Gavin King did a great job of breaking loose from his blocker to make that tackle.
Rezak's going to come out. They're sending in Cade Perini in his place. Horak, now he's going to run it up the middle. And several Thunder tacklers bring him down at about the 39. Excuse me, the 34. Gain of a couple of yards, 3 yards. Second down and 7 for Rossville. Perini in motion. Horak's going to keep it up the middle. And close to that first down marker. Looks like he's shy by about a yard. Bulldogs again.
Nemaha Central's going to make a stop here for sure.
Yeah, they need to get it. That's 3 down territory or better for Rossville. Horak gets swallowed up in the backfield. He turned one way to give to the running back. The running back went.
There was clearly a breakdown in communication there. Horak went to do the handoff, and the running back ran the wrong side of him.
A loss of about 3 on the play brings it 4th down and 4. 4 down territory for the Bulldogs. If Nemaha Central can get a stop here. Twin receivers both sides. Horak looking for the quick throw. Push back. Now he's going to flush out of the pocket. Cooper High trying to get to him. Thrown down the field. Almost caught, but incomplete. Nemaha Central holds and turn it over. The Bulldogs turn it over on downs.
That was a nice pass by Horak on the run, on his back heel to even get it close to being caught. But great stop by Nemaha Central.
Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. 25-13 Rossville. Nemaha Central need an answer to the Bulldog score earlier in this quarter.
Nemaha Central did so good in that second half going to the air. I'd really like to see him go to the air again here.
Twin receivers both sides. Kramer. Now he's going to run it. Now they're going to blow the whistle. And the play stops after a gain of about 4. Almost 5 yards. 4 yards. Second down and 6. Officials are going to be a little been quick on the whistle. And I think after what we saw in the first half, how aggressive everybody's been going to stand them up and strip the ball. And, you know, if these forward progress is stopped, they're going to stop the play.
Yeah, sure, they're trying to keep people safe.
Fumble, and Bulldogs may have just recovered this. And Nemaha Central able to save the fumble.
That was
able to recover.
Definitely miscommunication. He went to hand off to the receiver. The receiver had his arms closed. I don't believe the receiver thought he was getting the ball. He thought it was a fake, and it bounced right off his forearm onto the ground.
Time is expired for the third quarter. 12 minutes left in this game. Rossville leading by 12, 25-13. The winner advances to play Hoisington for the 2A state title. We'll take a break, and we'll be back.
Just a few miles out of town, pavement ends. The world opens up, and you can see for miles. For generations, families have planted and harvested, struggled and prospered, all working together to build something better for the next in line. We know what it means to love a lifestyle, to be a part of a tradition, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
25-13, Thunder down by 12. They have always led they've led all their games this season going into the fourth quarter. This is a different position they've been in all year. Rossville is a good team, and it's been a good game so far, and neither team's really been able to just break away, pull away. Rossville able to move the ball. Thunder having a little bit of trouble. They got to find a way. They had some success late in the second quarter. They got to do it again here now in the fourth. Pass thrown out to McWilliams. They're going to say incomplete. Blitz was on, and Kramer had to get rid of it quick.
I thought Kramer did a good job of getting rid of that ball, and I really thought he made that reception.
I thought so too, but the ball landed on the other side of him, so we couldn't see it.
Yeah.
But fourth down now for Nemaha Central. Nemaha Central may have to take some chances here. They ain't going to get too many lower looks at the ball. Quick kick. And the Thunder are going to down the ball at the Bulldog 38-yard line. We do have a flag on the field sitting at the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Face mask.
Holding against Nemaha Central. They indicated against Nemaha Central. I'm not sure what they're doing here. It's against the Rossville. That makes better sense. So holding, and they'll tack on 10 more yards from where the ball is downed at. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 28-yard line. Nemaha Central's got to force a 3 and out. Get the ball back. They ain't got much time to work with here left in this game. They got to get 2 scores. Rezak trying to bounce it out. Now he's going to reverse sides of the field going the other way. And nice job by, I believe that might have been 29, Gage Palak on a stop over there. Rezak had nowhere to go over here, but man, he is quick getting to the other side of the field.
And Palak did a good job staying put. I mean, you instinctively want to chase that ball, and Palak stayed where he needed to and covered that that reverse.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8. Horak, quick throw, caught by number 4, Kinney, and immediately brought down short of the 1st down marker by a yard or so. They set the ball down at about the 36, 37-yard line. They got to get to the 38. Handoff. He may not get it, or he's going to be close.
It's going to be close.
Rezak with the carry.
It's really going to depend on that spot.
Oh, they're going to give him the 1st down.
Gave it to him. It still doesn't look like he quite got it, even after the spot.
Should have been a measurement, I would have thought, but the officials quick to move the chains. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Horak, tuck and run, trying to bounce it out. Nice job by number 29, Gage Palak on the stop.
Nowhere to go again.
But Horak still finds a way to get yards. He picks up another 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8, football at the Bulldog 40-yard line.
They get him, but man, he just finds a way to still advance it. Horak, quick throw. Almost picked off. They were looking for Kinney. Kinney was just going straight down the field. He was supposed to set up at the 10-yard marker, I think, and the 1st down marker to make the catch, but almost picked off 2 over there. Off the fingertips.
Yeah, he had a hold of that ball. He needed to be an inch taller. He'd have brought that one down.
That was Herder if he could have pulled it in. There's a couple different plays there. You know, they make those interceptions. Open field gives them a chance. Pass down the middle. Caught by number 2 for the 1st down. Corey Ketron moves the chains.
That was a really good pass and catch. Caught him on the run. Put the ball right where he needed to be. And a good open field tackle by Nemaha Central. But Rossville just keeps working their way down the field.
Got a 1st and 10 on the Thunder side of the field. Catron with the run. It's knocked down at about the 30, it looks like.
Stop made by number 9, Blake Stahlbaum, by number 20, Zach Kramer. 2nd and 4 for the Bulldogs.
Gain of about 6, 2nd down and 4, a short 4
31-yard line.
for Rossville. Rizak in motion. Horak will keep it up the middle. Horak getting to the outside. He's got the first down, trying to get to the end zone and knocked out at about the 6. Bulldogs will have first and goal.
Again, Nemaha Central really covered that play well, but Horak just was able to bounce it out and then just kind of outrun them there on the up the field.
First and goal from the 7. They give it to Catron. Catron trying to bounce it back the other way. And he'll maybe get a yard after a lot of running on the field, going one way and coming back the other. Brought down at the 5.
Good discipline by Nemaha's defense. Again, staying put, making sure they cover that.
Second and goal for the Bulldogs. Football at the Thunder 5-yard line.
Catron's coming out. Catrone, or however you say his last name, I apologize for that, but looks like he's coming out. Maybe holding his arm a little. Rizak in. Horak looking to throw. Caught and a touchdown. Kinney with a 5-yard reception, and the Bulldogs get another 6 on the board with 8:11 to play in this game.
Still a lot of time on the clock, but that was that touchdown's really going to make Nemaha Central's job a lot harder now.
(31-13), Rossville leading with 8:11 to play. That kick is going to be wide to the right. Nemaha Central able to effect another extra point attempt, but they got to do better than that. They got to keep them off the board, but Bulldogs leading 31-13, 8 minutes and 11 seconds to play. We'll be back with the kickoff.
Whether you're looking for hydraulic hose, heavy-duty truck parts, roller chains, or just about any other auto product, Durland Auto has what you need. Durland hydraulic hoses range from 1/4 inch to 1.5 inches with a working pressure of 6,000 psi, and our roller chains are proudly made in the USA. Located at 907 North Street in Seneca, come on in to Durland Auto for all of your automotive needs.
(31-13). Nemaha Central needs some scores. They need them quick. 8 minutes and 11 seconds left to play in this game.
They showed in that second half that they can do that. They do have the ability to score and score fast, but they're going to have an answer for Rossville's offense.
They're down by 18 points. They're going to need 3 scores in this game and hold Rossville off the board. Caught by Garrity. Handed off to Kane. Kane trying to weave his way through traffic, and Kane goes down at about the 28.
Stop made by number 22, Cody Barker. First and 10 to the Thunder, starting Thunder on the 28-yard line.
(8:05 to play. Three receivers high side, one to the near. Kramer is going to run it. Looked like he's going to throw. Now he's going to run it. Now he breaks through the open. He's got open field in front of him. He's got to beat Rizak. Rizak tracking him down. He can't get there in time. Goes down at the 5. Caught from behind by Rizak.
I thought Kramer was gone. I didn't think anybody was going to catch him.
Kramer is quick. Rizak just got enough real estate and quick enough to get there to make the stop. First and goal for Nemaha Central at the 5. The Thunder needing a quick score. 7:48 and counting. Kramer, I'm sure, gassed after that run, but that was a big play by Kramer. A lot of yards ran there, but just not quite getting there in time.
If he knew Rizak was chasing him like that, I think he could have taken a little bit of a cut and maybe made it, but very nice run. Puts him in a good field position now.
Garrity in motion. Handoff. Palick up through the middle, trying to get the push from the line. He's going to get stopped short of the goal line by about a yard, it looks like. Just missing. Picking up 4 on the carry. 2nd and goal from the 1.
This is what they need. They need to score quick and get that ball back.
.648 and counting. Kramer takes the snap. He's going to go up the middle, short of the end zone again. Stopped just shy by, again, maybe a half yard from the end zone. Now they're going to spot it down at the 1. 3rd and goal from the 1. Nemaha Central still needing to find their way in there. Baker spread out wide to the left. Palick battling his way up the middle. Did he get in? Short of the end zone again. Rossville holding out Nemaha Central. 3 consecutive plays. 4th and goal from the 1.
Great job by Rossville's defensive line keeping them out of the end zone. Nemaha Central is going to need to have an answer for that.
They have to have the touchdown on this play. Fourth and goal from the 1, and now a timeout called by head coach Warren Seitz. 5:22 to play in this game, and Seitz takes a timeout. We'll take another break with them. We'll be back in just a moment.
Building a home doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work and dedication to see your dreams come to life. Be sure to protect everything you have worked for. The professionals at SBS Insurance offer life insurance to protect the loss of a loved one, or home insurance to protect what you built. Feel comfort and peace of mind with SBS Insurance.
Allied Insurance, a nationwide company on your side.
Nemaha Central calls a timeout. 5:22 left to play in this game. They're down by 18 points. They had a nice, huge run from Kramer. Thought he was going to get to the end zone. Rezak tracked him down and just a little quicker pulled him down at the 5-yard line. And now the Bulldogs have held him out of the end zone on 3 consecutive plays. It is now 4th and 1. The Thunder have got to get the points on this one if they want to have a chance at all in this remainder of this game. Seitz called a different play. Now they're going to go up the middle. Kramer punches it in from a yard out. They get on the board.
Big play for Nemaha Central, keeping them in. This is really going to keep them in the game.
This does keep them in the game with 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go. See if the Thunder decide to go for 2 or how they'll do with this. It's 31-19. They are going to go for 2. Two receivers near side, 2 to the high. Kramer looking to throw. Throws to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Looking for McWilliams. It was thrown low. They had McWilliams out there, but he just wasn't deep enough into the end zone, and Kramer threw it low, incomplete. 31-19 is the score. 5:20 to play in the game. We'll take another break. We'll be back with the kickoff.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. get set for life.
$5:20 to play in this game.
Nemaha Central, at the end of the half, had that onside kick that was you just have a hard time believing they're going to try it again. I mean, those are so hard to get once, let alone a second time in the same game. But Rossville is set up. Their defense has set up for an onside kick. They're prepared for that. They have their hands team on the field.
So kick it deep and get somebody downfield to cover
That's
it.
right. I think that's what you almost do here.
You got to have somebody really quick and get down the field, but hard to do.
There's some confusion on the field there.
Onside kick is fielded at the 49. Nice job by Rossville. And down he goes to keep from it being knocked out of his hands. Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That was the mistake that Rossville made on that first onside kick. Instead of just grabbing it and taking a knee, he tried to advance the ball, and that's where he lost it.
So Nemaha Central's defense has got to come up big here. Horak in the middle. No gain on the play. The Bulldogs, I think, would be content to run the ball and just take time off the clock. If I had the lead and had the ball, that's what I would do.
Yeah, you definitely, as Rossville, you don't want to give Nemaha Central the ball back in their hands because they've proven time and time again they can move down the ball and score quick.
Rossville's had some good passes and connected well, but they've also had some passes nearly picked. 2 of them I can remember bounced through the hands of some Thunder defenders with open field in front of them. They're definitely game changers. But Rossville, we keeping it on the ground. Horak up the middle. He's going to get the first down. This is what Nemaha Central needs to prevent from happening, because it's exactly what the Thunder did to Osage City last week. The Bulldogs, or the Indians, were held out of the end zone inside the 5. And the Thunder took over with like 6 minutes.
They just
a little over 6 minutes left in the game.
Drug that game out to keep the clock.
A 19-play drive killed the clock to win the game for Nemaha Central last week. But this is what the Bulldogs are going to do. They're going to keep it on the ground. 4 minutes and counting. Rezak in motion. Horak keeps it for himself up the middle. And brought down at the 35.
Stopping by number 20, Zach Kramer. Brings up 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs. Football at the Thunder 35-yard line.
If Horak keeps getting 5 yards of carry, they're going to have a really tough time here.
Yeah, 2nd down and 5 from the Thunder 35. The Bulldogs taking their sweet time. And before they were running them off as fast as they possibly could. Now they are in as slow a gear as they can put it in. 3:10 and counting. Horak will run it and lean forward. He's going to be close to another first down, but maybe just short by about a yard. 3rd down and 1.
Number 75, Holden Bass, and number 66, Nathan Dieters.
Rossville looking to punch their ticket to the 2A state title game to play Hoisington. They're leading Nemaha Central by 12. 31-19.
Nemaha Central really needs these seconds back off the clock, but it's just too early to be calling timeouts.
3rd down and 1. And now we've got a timeout called by Rossville. 2:19 to go in the game. Rossville taking their first timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Thank you. Can I help you today?
No thanks. I'm just looking. Oh, this is cute. So?
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Like they're the fashion police.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. 2:19 to play in this game. 31-19. Rossville leading by 12 with the ball. 3rd and 1 at the Thunder 31-yard line.
As Mike mentioned before, Rossville had such a fast-paced offense, and now it's just excruciating for us to watch them slow this ball down because every second off the clock is taking slowly taking the chances from Nemaha Central to get the ball back and to get a couple scores on the clock.
They need at least 2 scores.
Yeah.
And they're just flat running out of time. An interception, return for a touchdown would be great, but they're not going to throw the ball.
No, Rossville's going to keep it on the ground.
Looking for Horak's going to run it, and he's going to get the first down. That's all they needed. Now Nemaha Central's going to have to start burning timeouts. They've only got 2 to use.
Made by number 75, holding back.
1st and 10 for Rossville at the Thunder 29. This does not look good for Nemaha Central. They fought hard, but I don't know they're going to get out of this one.
Rossville is definitely in the driver's seat now.
Rossville's doing to Nemaha Central what the Thunder did to the Osage City Indians. Running out the clock. Handoff Rezak. Rezak takes a couple hits, and then he goes down at the 25. Basketball season's just around the corner, John. That starts December 4th. Timeout is called by Nemaha Central with 1:38. The basketball season starts December 4th. They have a home game with Perry-LeCompton, and then they go on the road to St. Mary's, back home with Centralia, then on the road to Hiawatha, and then back home to Raw Valley. That's 5 games in December that they play. However, there has been a proposal put up to the board of directors to postpone the start of the winter sports season. And they're talking like if that gets approved, that they will not play any fall or winter sports until January 14th or 15th, I think it was.
So will that push back when they can start practicing, or only when games?
They can still start practice as they normally do. All the other rules still apply. They just can't start playing games until January 15th, and then the season's shortened. They only get a 13-game season. No tournaments, no midseason tournaments. So the Thunder Classic is out. The Wellsville Invitational that the girls play in, that is out. If that proposal gets approved. Horak keeps the ball. Gets dragged down. Nice job by number 66, Nathan Dieters, getting a hold of the arm of Horak and pulling him down.
Dieters on this play and Gavin Kane the last play, they're going for the ball. They're doing everything they can to try to strip that ball loose.
And another timeout call by Nemaha Central. 3rd down and 4 with 1:31 to play. The Thunder are now out of timeouts. And they've got to have the stop here and then on 4th down. The Bulldogs will certainly go for it on 4th down just to burn more clock.
Mike, you started talking about the basketball season coming up. I thought you were going to ask me to help you for basketball season.
Well, you are, aren't you?
When I was in junior high, I played basketball, and I shot at the wrong goal. And so I think that was the end of my basketball career from that point on. So basketball I know very little about. And
did you make it?
I made it, and I got fouled, and none of the officials knew what to do because I shot at the wrong goal. They fouled me. It was a disaster. Wrong way. My coach called me wrong way for the rest of the season.
You rightly deserving so. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Horak sends Rezak in motion. Horak will keep it. He's going to get the first down, and this game is going to be over. Rossville is going to get the win over Nemaha Central and will advance to the 2A state title game where they are going to play the Hoisington team. Nemaha Central will lose this game. It's not going to happen. 31-19. The Bulldogs will run out, take knee, and just run out this clock. Thunder had a great season this year. They took a couple hits the first early in the season with losses to Sabetha and to Holton. They overcame those and played well going on through the district playoffs and was able to stay healthy and keep playing, avoid the COVID isolations, and Rossville just taking knees, and this game will now be over. The clock will run out. Congratulations to the Rossville Bulldogs as they are returning to the state title game, as they have many times in the past. They are a quality team, coached by a quality coach in Derek Thomas, a former Nemaha Valley Raider that's played here on this field. But congratulations to the Bulldogs as they advance to the 2A state title game. Nemaha Central season coming to an end. They finish with a record of 8-3. Rossville continues undefeated with a 12-0 record as they go to take on the undefeated team at from Hoisington. That game will be played in Salina next weekend, next Saturday.
That should be a pretty exciting game. Hoisington's going to have their hands full with Rossville.
And they certainly will. And we'll see what happens with basketball now. This game officially over. The clock has expired. Final 31, Rossville, 19, Nemaha Central. Lady Thunder had a good volleyball season as well. They got knocked out in SubState, but they had one of the toughest SubStates they had to play through. And the ladies down the road from Sabetha won the 3A state volleyball title. Congratulations to them.
I'd like to recognize and congratulate the Rossville Bulldogs on their sub-state championship. Boosting state travels on the rest of luck in the state championship game.
Rossville accepting their sub-state championship trophy and a ticket to the state title game. Nemaha Central getting their runner-up trophy. And their season is over. Let's see. Anything else, John, I missed?
No, it was a great game, and and like you said, it was a real good season.
And I think in this game, Nemaha Central just had a couple opportunities for points, turnovers. If they could have had them, it certainly changed the complexion of this game. But Rossville also getting spotted 19 points to start this game. That is huge. That's hard to overcome.
Yeah,
the difference
here they lose by 12. So
right.
Yeah.
So,
I really felt like Nemaha Central was in this game. That last 5 minutes when Rossville got the ball back and they were just dragging their feet, stretching that clock out. But before that, Nemaha Central was a 12-point score game, but they were in this game the whole time. They had every opportunity to possibly to score a couple quick scores and be right back in it again.
Yeah, there was a couple opportunities for some defensive pass interceptions that I saw. That, if they'd have made those catches like they were capable of doing, those could have been returned for touchdowns. They were nice catches, just couldn't quite get those done. But, again, they've had a good season. They've played well, just couldn't get
They absolutely wouldn't want to walk off the field today with their heads down because they played a good football game against a great opponent.
Yes, the number one team in Class 2A in Rossville. Well, call it the night. Thanks for watching. Mike Stahlbaumer called the game for you. John Howard with the color work. Caleb Ridnour with the production work. Bill Strauss with the camera. Thank you, guys. It's been a great season. I appreciate you helping out. It's been fun. Basketball season around the corner. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at that next ball game.